I want you to imagine this. You are living the dream you used to have. You own your own firm, you've made partner, or you became a lawyer like you'd planned, and now you feel trapped. It feels really big and impossible to get out of. People rely on you. You've invested a lot of time, money, and tears in your dream. You built exactly what you'd planned to build. You just thought you'd feel differently when you had it. Each morning you wake up and you dread going to work. You want out, but you cannot see a path. Maybe you do see a path, but when you think about it, you freeze up. You think to yourself, what would people think if I changed course? What would they think? Would they think I'm not as successful? Would they think I'm throwing my life away? Would they think I'm a moron for doing this? After all, right now, you're respected and people think you are successful. You have a reputation. You have a reputation as a hard worker, as someone who can be depended upon. What they don't see is that there is a little part of you that's dying inside. Each day, you ignore that voice calling you for something more, to do something different, to make a change. I want to offer to you that ignoring how you feel right now will lead to regrets in the years to come. In the years ahead, when you look back, you will wonder, what if I didn't care about what people thought about me? What if I had explored my options? What would my life have looked like if I went after what I really wanted? What if I didn't let how much money I'd invested in law school hold me back? What if I decided I was going to invest in what I wanted back then, just like I invested in law school? We are taught that our brains reflect reality. We say to ourselves, I think that person is a jerk. Therefore, in our minds, they're a jerk, period. And I know for a fact that not everyone thinks that person is a jerk. Their mom probably doesn't. Their friends definitely don't. This person you think is a jerk is most likely different with different people and in different situations. We know a thought is not reality if multiple different people can have different thoughts about the same thing or person. Now, let's bring this example into what people may think of you if you decided to change course in your life. Our brains tell us people will think we're not successful, and we believe that's true. If our thoughts aren't reality, what is? It's what we choose to believe. The question is, are you willing to question your thoughts, or are you going to let your brain bully you into staying in the trap? Let's say it's 100% true that people you look up to will think you're not as successful. Let's face it, you don't care about what everybody thinks. You just care about the people who look up to you, who you look up to and want validation from. So what if it is true? So what? Answer this question for yourself. What will you make it mean about yourself that you don't fit into their box of what it means to be successful? That you're not good enough, that you're not successful enough, that you should be different, that you haven't proven yourself. Just because someone thinks something doesn't mean it's true. Just because someone thinks something about you doesn't mean that it's true. We've already established that thoughts are only true if we decide they are true. What if the people you look up to think success means owning a Subaru and living in the woods? Is that now going to be your idea of success? What if the people you look up to think success means working 24/7? Is that now going to be your idea of success? Maybe. Or maybe your belief about what success means and how other people live their lives and believe success means have nothing to do with one another. Does your reputation as a hard worker change? as someone who can be depended upon change? If you think it does, why? Is it because of what you think other people will think? When I asked these questions of myself, that's when things shifted for me. I want to talk about reputation because we think thoughts about what other people think about us, and we believe that that is our reputation. No, a reputation is just what we decide it is for ourselves. Are we proud of how we show up every single day? Do we believe that we are putting forth our best efforts? Do we believe that we are living our lives the way we want to be living? What kind of reputation does that establish? We think about what other people think. We guess what they are thinking. We go by words that people use and we assume that that is our reputation. But that is not our reputation. Our reputation is what we decide it is. It is what we decide to believe is true about ourselves. I want to invite you to re-listen to this podcast when you have a pen and paper in hand and answer the questions that I posed. Read through your answers. Do you like them? Do you want to keep those thoughts? If you are tired of feeling trapped and you want to break free, you can. It starts with questioning all the reasons why you're not making the next move. Because I guarantee you, you know what you want. You know that there is something else there for you. And there is a reason, AKA some thoughts, that you're not taking action towards that. When you go through this podcast and you answer the questions that I pose, you will begin to see the thoughts that are between you and creating the life that you really want. I went through the same process. I believed all of the same thoughts, all of the things that I shared with you here, I believed them. I had to challenge all of those same thoughts to be different, right? To be other in the legal profession and pave my own path. I decided to do them both, right? I could be a lawyer and a coach and believe that, you know what? I want to keep my reputation as a lawyer, whatever that is, like whatever thoughts I had about myself as a lawyer, and bring that with me and be a coach. I decided not to do that. I decided to leave being a lawyer behind and all that meant to me, all of the illusion of what it meant to be a lawyer and the words of success and reputation and what other people thought, and just put that aside because it was all an illusion. It all turned on what I decided to believe about myself. And I stopped allowing what my brain told me other people would think. And it helped release me from that trap when I started questioning everything. Because what makes something true? Whether or not we decide that it's true. I could have kept a path as a lawyer and been fine. But I knew that there was a part of me that would not be fine, a part of me that I would be denying myself, something that just felt uncomfortable and at the same time was drawing me towards it, which was a life outside of the legal profession. You and I may not have the same path, and that's okay. What I want you to see is that if you feel drawn to do something, you don't have to say no because of what your brain is telling you, because our brain is always going to offer us thoughts. It's up to us to recognize they are just thoughts, and we have the option of believing them, or we have the option of saying, yeah, you're just a thought. You don't mean anything. You get to choose your path. You're not trapped. The trap is an illusion. It's an illusion you can choose to break free from. And if you want help with this, book a call with me. You can book a call at dinacataldo.com/strategy session. You have options, my friend. You don't have to feel trapped. All right, my friend, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.